Sorry about this during this video. Ow. After I finished recording the last one, I started eating. I started coughing up a storm. Oh. Oh, I can finally press this. I couldn't do this before. Cool. I don't know, I can have the light off. Anyway, I've been coughing like fucking crazy. Hey, Japard, how are you? Anyway, I gotta do this.
What kind of cake do you prefer? Straight or mixed? Neat. Amphorius, the eternal land.
Okay, so its voice actor really is just not here. There is no record of this world in the databank, not even a mention of its name.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
That's no sweat. There's no need to be nervous. I understand that it may be difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea that there's a world Akavili didn't venture to. But a journey like that was only routine to the Express crew back then. After all, the trailblazers to explore the universe's boundaries.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion, too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Sure, I'll take care of it. That said, Pom Pom usually stays out of discussions about destinations. The final decision will likely still be on us to make. In that case, we'd best take the time to think this over.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
I'm gonna hold my microphone off and on things so in case I need to really, really cough badly. That's what I thought too. Alright then, for now, I'll let Miss Black Swan know that we're considering the Eternal Land as a destination. Seeing as how this is going to be an unusual adventure, it'd be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can't find out more about Amphorius from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
The Express has been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We've barely had any time to catch our breath. Let's take this as an opportunity to wrap up our vacation instead, and make the most out of this break. Hmm. Oh, Sunday. Here we go. That makes sense. I knew it had to probably do something with them, since I knew there was like something he appears on the Express.
Also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, probably better off spending it on getting actual work done. They say this is all part of ongoing investigation. Is there even any point to all this? The threats won't be neutral. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at this. Sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Yeah,
Nothing
that's
but a
Sunday right
routine
there.
inspection. Just to check its cure for you. Please rest assured, the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Oh. Do you recall when or where you might have met?
Uh, my bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to pick the one the bloodhounds keep in watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble. Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on. Huh. What about her?
At least she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you. Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why. Considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts, I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
Interesting. I'm gonna swap teams. This team is fun and all, but why is the rest of my teams not ever showing up? Why? Why can I not just use my... Oh. Why give him to me but not tell me that he's there? Pardon? Okay, whatever. I'll build a new team. Why not? You two, bring you in here because why not? And then, I don't fucking know. You could just bring in the back. Why not? Yeah, they did give me him though. What the fuck? I'll be honest, I don't really know much about what he does, but holy crap.
Day of peaceful repose.
Jesus. Okay.
Upgrade configured.
I'll be using Welt. I know that with certain builds he does ridiculously high damage though.
I see two bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Idean Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
Like, bro, I'm a pesci. I'm a pepeshi. I'm fucking
My
tiny.
apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me.
Holy moly! Can you get any more conceited?
Nah, he's just
You were
direct.
abandoned in the wild and near your end. I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death when you were at your wits' end and felt lost. lost about your future. I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
Okay, I get it already. Yeah, you use words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Barnajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now. You are free, O chosen one. Who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, walk their lands.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due. So why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends for past deeds when it's time to go. This will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
There's something else I want to do too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other four families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't going to help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the founder is one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Come on. Take a joke, will ya?
It looks so cool.
Sorry. The park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean... Mr. One Week, please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. That must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me. You don't know him?
Workday. Fuck off. That's so fucking stupid.
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance. Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibition?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain.
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch watch over the entrance. We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
Harmony's influence is pretty
Said
interesting.
that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
Rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. But there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Hmm. Hmm. Handstand walks around flower beds? How is that something
No
you've tested?
consumption of food except for burgers. What?
Okay. Something weird's going on. When I get on the stage, nothing's happening. Okay, time to have some ice cream.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Try me.
Wait, don't...
Oh, okay.
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family? Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected...
I tried to warn you. How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideal Park. There's no need to involve the Dream Leaders.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When the distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be
Soul with the Dream Gel Troop? Is this something I have already, or is this something I have to go, like, find? Yeah, I don't think I have, like, caps of anything in here. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya?
Just one moment.
Let me translate that for you.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this. Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
Whew. Luck's on our side. Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens?
That reminds me. I still need to get, like, the, one of this, a thing that I needed. I'm trying to remember what it was. What did I need? I was looking for something at some point. I needed an item for something. I was trying to test to get it ages ago, but it's been a while.
Nothing's
I'll
off
figure
so
it later.
far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
Oh,
They can't be seriously going that far, right? I don't know. Hey,
here we go.
Heard the call. Friendly as before. Leave it to me.
Try one of these first.
Confidence.
What are you looking at, hey?
In the mood for another beating? Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I'll overcome the thorns.
Let me check how this works again. Character and their summon. Ah. I don't have any summons in here.
Farewell.
Honored to meet me. Time to kill!
This mortal form. Guide you on your path.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time to kill! Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours!
Heard the call. Friendly as before.
Dead.
What are you looking at? Time to kill! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to kill!
There we go. I wanted to get rid of that thing first.
Nice like a my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I'll overcome the thorns. Now farewell.
Let's begin. You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Free energy. Yippee! Yippee!
Did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
No, trash can. Oh, it's a lordly trash can.
Peaceful.
Okay, continue.
God damn it. Ugh.
Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd.
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this.
Yeah.
Something's happening. What is this? Woodcutter's trash can?
What?
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa. It worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud?
Sometime before I turned 6, like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
You're probably the only one who considers something like that a failure. What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh. It's as if it all only happened yesterday. The younger me tasted failure here. I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go.
So, where are we heading next?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Did something happen?
Hello, Welt.
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
Oh, cool.
Fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who's to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. You stay safe, too.
Cool.
Hold on.
What I find interesting is that, based on what I know at least, about the power of the Star of Eden, if he didn't have it in its lowered state, where he has it in the cane form, where its powers are far lower than its full state, he could probably even be immune to effects like that. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works, but I do know a lot of abilities don't work near the Star of Eden because it's sheer gravity.
Sweet dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
I feel like he knows. He 100% knows. The dude is too experienced for his own good.
Thank you.
Yeah, he knows. He is mega sus right now.
That was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure
Yeah.
to keep your guard up.
If there's anyone to be on your guard up about, it's fucking Welt. That dude has insane power scaling. I do not want to know what'll happen if in the future he has to actually use the full power of Star of Eden. I don't know if he can, though. Isn't the character who can use it at the full power literally Eden? The creator of it? I don't know. That weapon is still extremely powerful,
Terrible
even used by
assault
other
on
Welts.
Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days.
There's been a few interesting
It's time
stuff.
we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do. Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
Is it
I
Welt?
will, but before I do, put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, baby. Welt, my man! If there's anyone who would know, it'd be him. Hold on, I'm gonna... I can't take a screenshot because I'm recording. I have to remember 34 minutes. When I stop this recording, I'll go back and look at it. Yeah, baby.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
Yep, he's gonna he's gonna be real close. He's gonna make absolutely sure no shit happens.
You have my gratitude.
I left my home in a hurry, too. I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this, too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Come with me. We'll
Okay, okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
Yep. So no wonder he eventually ends up joining the crew, from what I heard. The only reason I heard that is because I've been like mega behind. Wasn't Sunday released the last version? Oh, can I see the order? I forget if it shows up in order or not. Let me go to Databank. I think it shows up in order. It does not show up in order. Okay, I think was he the first one of this patch? I'm trying to remember. I don't actually know. Whatever.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind,
Mr. Yang.
there's something that puzzles me.
My brain just keeps getting confused every time I hear him called Mr. Yang or anything like that, because my brain instantly goes to Ruby.
Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companion stayed behind in Pentacom? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case,
I doubt I'm in any position of proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
there's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
Passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Oh, what the fuck? Where did you come from? Why are you here?
These ladies?
What the fuck? Where did you come from? Why are there so many Tingans? Where did...
This...
Why are there so many fake, like, little
Right
Tingans?
here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Where are these Tingans coming from? What the fuck happened? What? What happened? What did you do? What did... Hello? Sorry? Why am I here? Can I open the fucking mission tab? Stop opening the... What? Oh my god, are you... I don't want to do the stupid freaking Divergent Universe crap. Shut up. Okay. And fucking screw them supposed to be here. I was like, why the fuck is... Where'd the story go? Also, where are these Tingans here for?
Fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms.
Neither did I expect to see you here in Pentaconi, Mr. Screwlum. I'd assumed the Genius Society wasn't invited to the festivities.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside pursuing reason.
I'm sure if all of you geniuses showed up to the Charmony Festival, things would have been very much different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herta? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition could provide us with some information.
There'll be more to it.
Yes, there is something else. Miss Blackwan said Emphorius is a world influenced by 3 paths, and the erudition is one such path.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right. So this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Aeons. That's why I wanted to know if the geniuses had any
It's
clue
a
about it.
pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I've never heard of Amphorius, however.
Crap, my brain is not working. Which one's Lord of Silence? I'm trying to remember. of silence. Genius Society number 4. Huh. She's number 4. I did a thing where I looked through a bunch of the like names for some of the Genius Society members, but it's been a while. Madame Herta said the same. It did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance the Garden Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen interest in the Remembrances technology, after all. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Riswan May's acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Kalinga Abyss to bring a Leviathan's carcass back to our new friend. Speaking of her, this is far too much an understatement, but none of us expected to see an old friend at Riswan May's.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
Yeah, a bond that truly runs deep. What is this talking about?
So, is it
Where did she come from?
that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
With the nameless, see a point in keeping work and favors apart. It's a request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to Xianzhou, considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companions are with her. They know Miss Tingyin better anyway. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations. They're probably having a wonderful time now. Yeah, again, where did she come from? And why is she here again?
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on?
So, like, the Teletron model.
March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask her instead? She knows how to present things logically.
I have no idea. There's just a lot of Tingyins. I'm gonna have to break that stereotype you have of me.
Not now. Of all times. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. Miss Tingyun ate the candy too, but she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a memorial world. It is likely that candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing the scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang? Who is this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
It's been a while, everyone.
Yo,
You!
am I still dreaming?
Everyone, stay calm. I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest, but to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Panconi. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course, a heavy
Ow. Okay. Yep. He was a worthy opponent.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Tingyun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Ting Yun to her normal self.
That's gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang.
Hmm. Okay. I'm still surprised by the whole. How, by the way, there's a bunch of Tingyuns here.
Incense ascends.
Yo, can
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Tingyun are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Tingyun to come together to form the Tingyun Merchant Guild. How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound
Visionary
to
Tingyun.
thrive and prosper. I know we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
Hey! You better not be referring to the part about my wits surpassing many others.
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the Eye of the Storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Tingyuns here.
There's just a bunch of Tingyuns. There's so many.
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal. But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Don't we sound chummier that way?
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Tingyuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Tingyuns are too caught up in their own world.
One that we can speak with, but it may take me a while to identify her.
Are we looking for like the Tingyun? There are so many of them. So I can't even tell which ones are which. No, there's a fucking merchant Tingyun as well. There are so many Tingyuns. Oh my god. How many Tingyuns are there? Invincible fan wielder Tingyun. Sleepwalking Tingyun. Kitty Tingyun. Are there any back here? There's so many Tingyuns. They're just everywhere. Money grubber. I was wondering if there's going to be any main Psyche Tingyun, like a primary, but it doesn't look like it. I might just have to talk to all of them. Yo.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her?
I need to find the one that's like gonna be somewhat easy to talk to. This is the invincible fan wielder Tingyun.
Huh? Ugh, yikes. She's scary. This misting you. Huh? You can't fly? Why? I can. I can fly. A long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky. I'll take you next time.
Nah. I think she's perfectly fine on her own.
Even if that's
Crap, there was one I missed, wasn't there? There was another one I could talk to, I just can't remember which one it is. Visionary. Wait, which one is it? Am I dumb? Did I miss one? Sleepwalker. I'm gonna
were you all looking for me?
Tingyun.
Oh, were you all looking for me? Found her. It's nothing special, really.
It's just Tingyun. There she is.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement.
Worth a try, my lady, if I may.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you.
Grave she's under gravitational disintegration.
Not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, you can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. One week has a higher mastery in the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you're also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that.
Are you alright with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best, one week.
Is that Fantilia?
Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice.
Never mind.
Look, it's working. Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Hello, Tingyun.
You're finally back.
Or specifically Fugue, I think is what she's called. But interesting. I like her. I like this design a lot.
Small, but you're pretty amazing. Huh?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh no. Darkness descends before the eyes, reminiscent of the chaos before the birth of the universe. Oh, okay.
Don't be afraid.
Oh, I'm starting to